What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done. And let's talk about this Kevin Gates thing. I didn't comment on it right away. It was just kind of strange to me. I didn't even know why dude was even speaking on LeBron James' marriage like that. But since it's happened, LeBron has made like a comment that you can tell was in response to what he was saying. And then Kevin Gates did some follow-up videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. Kevin Gates made some video and he was talking about he don't like the way his wife Savannah be looking at him. That she don't look at him the way them white girls be looking at him. And that was just really weird to me. I know Kevin Gates kind of, you know, odd a bit or whatever. That's just kind of his gimmick. But this was a bit weirder than usual because to my understanding, he don't know LeBron at all. You know, they don't have any sort of relationship whatsoever. They don't communicate. And he was making some comments, some assumptions about this man's marriage based on how he thought Savannah James was looking at him. So you done came up with a whole narrative about the dynamic of their marriage based on how you believe she looked at him. I don't know about that, man. Y'all have heard me talk about LeBron James before, giving him his flowers. You know, he's not my GOAT, Michael Jordan is. But I've also said that I respect the fact that he has been the upstanding ambassador of the game the way that he has been. The dude has never been in any trouble for anything. No scandals, no babies out of wedlock. You know, you got all these guys that are always in drama, always in dumb stuff. Bron ain't even so much as been pulled over and given a ticket. I mean, maybe he has, but we don't even know about that. We never hear anything about LeBron James. And his wife, he always speaks highly of his wife. Always. I mean, of course, that's what you expect him to do. But nonetheless, this is a man that always speaks highly of his wife and how her taking care of the home front with the kids and whatnot is what allowed him to go out and be great. He the one that's in the marriage. So how are you making assumptions that are counter to what he's putting out there and honestly what we've seen of them? Savannah James is not messy at all. She don't be out no goofy stuff. She don't be out there embarrassing her man. You know, she's not a hey, look at me sort of person. She doesn't dress provocatively, any of such. And I know Kevin Gates has been with Brittany Renner lately. And I think she might have been in the room with him when he was saying this, and she was like leaving to go laugh in the other room, and he was like, you know, ain't nobody gonna come at you or whatever for this. You ain't got to go in the other room and laugh. No, that's because she don't want nothing to do with what you talking about, man. You talking about LeBron James making a lot of really weird assumptions, and she like, I don't even want to be heard in the room with you saying this stuff, because the stuff is gonna be viral, of course. So I don't know. I don't know if he clout chasing or what. It's just really hard to tell what his true motives was with this. Bron makes an IG post saying that, you know, kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants or something to that. You know, where next, queen. You know, I like that. I dug that. You know, it had two pictures of the two of them together. You know, I mean, really, he said that Savannah has been his rock. I have no reason to doubt that because this was his high school sweetheart. They've been together. She seems to very much understand the assignment. She is the queen, really. She is the queen, and she serves as an example of how to be a wife to a high profile man. She's not out there trying to compete with him for attention like a lot of other women do when they're with a high profile man. Like the former Lions quarterback, Matthew Stafford. It just seemed like his wife, Kelly, was just trying so hard to compete for attention with her husband. And it's like, nobody cares about you. You're Matthew Stafford's wife. That's it. Like, why you're trying so hard to compete for attention with your pro athlete husband? I mean, I don't get that. Savannah James does not do any of that. So Kevin Gates, after this, he's driving around. He got Brittany Renner in the car, and he's like, the truth hurts, but it heals. Bro, what are you talking about, man? Like, really, your opinions about this man's marriage, I mean, what are they based on? And your assumptions about another man's life are not truth because you think they are. I give a lot of opinions about stuff, and these are my personal opinions. I never, at least I try not to push my opinions as being someone's truth. I may speak on different things and I come up with a take on it based on the information available. But ultimately, what I know is limited because I'm on the outside. I'm never going to push the person I'm speaking on, that what I'm saying about their life somehow takes precedence over what they're saying about their life. He's saying his life is like this. He's given the portrayal, an image of his life being like this. And I'm, for some reason, think I know better over here, and I'm on the outside. Never have sat down and even so much as had lunch with this man, and I'm speaking on his life, his marriage, his wife. Like, I know. So I wasn't really feeling that, honestly. I don't know what Kevin Gates was trying to do. It was just really strange to me. It seemed like a odd clout chase. This is a guy that really don't need to clout chase, because his lifestyle kind of in itself keeps him relevant. So I don't know why he even felt the need to get up there and speak about Bron. He talking about he hate that for him, and he just wants better for him and all that. Man, listen. Far as we all know, Bron is living his best life with his wife. It's possible that he may not be, but that would be an assumption based on what we have seen portrayed. This man is living his best life with his wife. So somebody thinking that they know better is just really strange, man. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, because I've said what I needed to say. Anything more would just be me repeating myself, and I don't want to do that. So let me know what you guys think. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.